guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. This is something that's been on my mind for a while, and my YouTube friend Keithy Huntington had made a video about it yesterday, I believe, or this morning. I think it was yesterday. I'm not going to be able to top how he said it because he went very in depth. He did this little skit at the beginning, which was funny. Him and his wife did this skit where, like, he made believe she was coming over with a video game, and they tried putting it in, and it didn't work because you know, with the new Xbox, supposedly you're going to have to download a pass for used games and pay like an extra fee if you bring it to a friend's house and you don't use your login ID. So if someone lends me something and I want to use it on my account and get achievements and, you know, play it under my name, I'm going to have to pay a fee to access the game. He had said something about how my video, first off, isn't really adding much. It's just more hopefully knocking the point home. He had said something about how this is a form of DRM. This is a form of control, and it is. We all, you know that. But this is where it starts. If you've ever seen a movie like 1984 or Brazil, Brazil's one of my favorite films ever. I think it's a great movie, but it's tongue-in-cheek. They watch and do everything, and you know, you always look and go, that's really funny. And a lot of that stuff they do now, so you can't even say like, oh, that's really funny. It was a movie from I think it was like 70, was it 79, 76? I don't remember what year it came out. I have the poster right there, but I can't read it this far. So you have to realize, if he made a really good point. He said in the video, if you purchase something digitally from iTunes, if you purchase games through the internet, if you let Microsoft or any other company or conglomerate, you know, shaft you by saying, oh, well, you have to pay now because it's a used game, and you're gonna have to log in once a day to, you know, check your status every 24 hours, and, you know, maybe eventually this is just the first steps. You know, if people give in to something like this, and I'm not saying essentially Microsoft is going to go this route, probably they are because people keep talking about it, but if they're going to get enough negative press, maybe they'll back off the issue and change that, which would be ideal for everyone. But if let's say hypothetically they do this, Microsoft comes out and says, once every 24 hours you have to log on to the internet to reestablish your connection, and if you don't, you can't play your games, and there's a fee associated with playing used games. Okay. If they do that and people still buy this thing, and they don't, I don't want to use the word boycott, but they don't come out in smaller numbers at least, we're fucked. I mean, I can't say it any better, because then this is just the first step, you know? You start with a love tap, next thing you know, you're getting punched in the face, because it always elevates. So maybe the next generation then will be, oh, always online. Just like, what was it, SimCity, and I think Diablo 3, but I know SimCity had a problem because it was always online with the DRM. I understand. I don't like hackers either. I don't want people accessing my information. I don't want people going into my games and, you know, flying across the screen and killing everyone with one button. It takes the fun out of the games, okay? I don't want any of that either. I don't want counterfeiting games. I don't really buy or play bootleg games. I definitely don't, actually. I don't say usually. I don't. The only time I've ever played anything bootleg is if a system is extremely old and a game is like $150 and it's on a CD. Like, for instance, I played Sega CD titles from Japan and stuff like that, but that's about it. That they're not making money off of now anyway. And I just wanted to try it out, and then that's it, I don't play it anymore. So the point is, this is the first step, and I think the gravity of the situation, if that's the right word for the term, needs to be seen. If this is the first step and people eat it up, it's just going to get progressively worse. What's next? I mean, what else are they going to do? Are they going to make you fucking fingerprint yourself? And it sounds stupid. You might be like, yeah, okay. They do that with laptops. You know, you can use your fingerprint to log onto your machine. Are they going to make you do that eventually? Like, are they going to lock it to one person? Are they going to have cameras in them? I mean, are they going to have like with pets, they have the chips, the microchips they put in that they can scan them if they're lost and see who their family members are. Like, what are they going to start doing? Where does it end? It's very worrisome. I'm not one for Big Brother or, you know, this whole thing. So he made a great point though. If you're doing things digitally, If you're just purely purchasing digitally, I myself like tangible items, as does he. But if you're purely buying digital and you have that that feature where like everything's very tight because it's digital, it's never a good thing. I think I've purchased 1 or 2 books digitally. I think I've never purchased music digitally. I've never anything like that. So I just don't trust it. And that's what it comes down to. I don't trust it. If this happens with the Microsoft Xbox, even though I enjoy my Xbox, and I've always had an Xbox since the initial incarnation, I won't buy it. I'll buy a PS4 or I'll buy a Wii U eventually, maybe. And that's if I even feel like it. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. So I just think that people need to understand the heft of this. If you want to do it, that's fine. I'm not trying to judge or I am looking to sway people, but hopefully with this spark of an idea that it's just going to lead to worse things. So thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. Thank you Keith Huntington for a great and very funny video. As always, check him out and be good guys.